Hey y'all, you're tuning into Two Friends That Get It. Two women,
real conversation,
and all in between.
Bounce.
It's your girl Danny.
It's your girl Casey.
And so yeah, we have another little icebreaker for y'all. If you know, you know.
We're two friends. Let me go first. Okay, so
you went first last time, but go ahead, friend. Go on, because you're just so anxious to ask. So go ahead.
Actually, I don't know how to ask my question, so go ahead.
No. You got the question. Ask
Ooh. She being bossy.
She wanted to go first so bad.
I know. Go ahead. Okay, so
go ahead.
I like to see. This is okay. So I don't know if this is going to be for you or for me. Like maybe you can guess mine, but it says I like to keep it A, bald, B, trim, or C, natural down there. What do you like to do? Bald, trim, or natural?
I'm like bald and trimmed.
Okay.
Like I'm like, the natural, no, I'm not doing that. But between bald and trim, because sometimes it get a little cold.
Why would air be down there if you got on bottoms? Wow, friend. Okay, enough said. I don't even. Okay, what's your question?
You gotta answer it.
Oh, she want me to answer it like last time.
You supposed to answer it.
I like to keep it natural.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, just what?
He grown if he down there natural. Okay, that's a grown man.
That's a grown man. That's a grown man. Savannah.
I don't care.
That's a good
search and find that.
You go back.
Oh.
My real answer.
I don't even.
My real answer for real is trim and like bald. Well, actually bald. Honestly, I just prefer bald. I feel like what's trim? Like
it's like take it off I feel like trimmed is kind of like it's like if you don't go for your wax, like monthly wax. And it starts to got a little something. To me, that's trim.
Okay,
that's trim to me. Now, trim could mean others. You on the natural side, you just a little bit, just but that ain't my type of trim.
Okay,
so
bald then for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm kind of scared of this question, y'all.
Don't be
nervous, baby.
And there's some options A, B, and C.
Okay.
The most people I've had sex with in one day is
that's crazy.
A, 1, B, 2, C, 3 and up. And this is a safe space.
This is not a safe space. My mother and father could be watching this.
No judgment.
We listen and we don't judge. How many in one day? 1. 1.
Same friend.
Yeah, good.
Same friend.
Yeah. Nah, 12:02. No, this way. At 12:02, different story.
It's the next day after 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Eastern Standard.
Okay, this one is
Sunday. Now it's Monday.
One is fine.
Well, that was great.
That was great. Nice, juicy, and spicy way to get us started. But right now, you're tuned in to our 8th episode, y'all.
Number 8
episodes in. We just
that was
started.
Our fireworks. That was.
I like them.
No, that's pow pow.
Yeah. Oh,
they do be shooting off though.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this is amazing, and to everyone that's been subscribing to us, been following, sharing, we really do appreciate it. Just continue to spread the word, spread Two Friends That Get It, like and subscribe. Okay.
Okay. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
8 episodes in, like I said, everything that she said. Because I was about to say the same thing. But we appreciate y'all, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. All right, let's get into it. So today, we just talking about relationships. Everything. Just in general. Relationships. overall.
Yeah.
So we gonna talk about some juicy stuff, and I want y'all to engage and interact in the comments. Let us know how y'all feel about it. So let's get into it.
Let's kick it off. I'll kick it off, friend.
Kick it off. do 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 rewind. Do. With Danielle. Who's Danielle? Danny.
I don't know.
Danny.
It's Danny. Danielle. No. So, before I even get into this question, so don't nobody try and come for me, but I'm a TikTok girly. So, I'm scrolling on TikTok all the time, and I'm just always seeing people reactions to certain things and questions, and just in their relationship, because people be, putting their business out there for me to see and to be up in it.
And screenshot.
Yeah, and screen record, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you consider a healthy relationship boring?
No.
I wish we could get a round of applause.
Do I consider a healthy relationship boring? No. Does it look boring to social media? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And you want to know why I think that? Because people like toxic shit. I feel like people thrive off of like being able to have something to say about people's relationships. And I feel like the minute we see something that's healthy, we think it's lame or corny. Not we, like her and I, but we, like y'all, think that it's like lame and corny. Or they always trying to find a reason to be like, oh, well, he should be doing that. He should be doing that or whatever else. Like the bar is set to hell, and like, that's just the bare minimum. But like whole time, it really ain't. This person is like showing their love, and you're not getting that type of treatment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do feel like a healthy relationship is not boring at all. And my standpoint from that is, what I hate to see is when people are truly happy, and you're going to have your scuttlebutts, right? You're going to have your disagreements here and there, but it makes, because you're having those healthy conversations, you're having those difficult, honest conversations, but it's respect.
Right.
In that relationship.
Yeah.
And when you don't have respect in your relationship, then that's when y'all feel like it's, oh, no, like I want to be able to have a nice, healthy, calm relationship with my significant other. Mm-hmm. Like I don't want it to be a yelling and screaming match. And I want to be like, me and my man, we about to go to a concert, we about to get lit, have a good time. I want to go out, to the club, to the bar, whatever. She's throwing ones. She was throwing ones this way, and I ain't caught damn one. No, but it's just that I don't feel like a healthy relationship is boring at all. Yeah. And for those who think it is, you're toxic. You like the scene. You want to be is publicized? Is that a word?
You want to be publicized? Yeah, right?
You want to publicize your relationship. Like, you want to broadcast it out there.
Yeah.
You want to go on live. He over here just cheated. It's like, how many times we see that so much, though, of people recording their girl in the bed, or they do laid up in the bed with somebody else. I don't know if them is skits, but some of them be really real.
Yeah.
And I just be like, now, Junebug, why you going out here and record Loretta out here in the bed like that?
How do you feel about that, too? Like, how do you feel about skits? Like,
people, I hate it.
Yeah, pranking your significant other, like taking it too far.
Yeah, listen, we can do cute little pranks here and there. But if you think that you're going to prank me with another chick, a real one, in the house,
you got another thing coming.
I'm going to catch a case.
Yeah.
Both of y'all. Pew, pew.
It's certain stuff you just can't do with me. Like, don't take it too far.
Yeah, like, don't take it too... I like the cute little, like, pranks, or, like, it can be fun or funny, but don't take it too far. Yeah. Like, when you go the distance and go out your way and do that,
you're toxic. I feel like people think that because the boringness, regular everyday stuff, when you get older, you get wiser, and you live life at regular pace. And that just means kicking it with your, significant other, with y'all partners, not partners, like friends that have partners, whatever.
significant.
Yeah, significant
I
others,
love that.
double dating, doing the regular stuff that couples
Trips
do.
with
Trips.
couples.
That's fun for me.
For me, I will.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do it.
I can't wait to double date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because now we just out here fending for ourselves. Hard out here for him. Ain't trying to get the money for the rent.
I'm really trying to get my money for the rent. Okay, so
I'm about to go on Feet Finder.
Dazzle your toes.
Put some ketchup on it.
Oh my God.
They be liking stuff like that. And they little disgusting selves gonna pay for it. Whole time I'm like,
oh my gosh. I
but just wiggling my toes.
I don't even want to talk about it. Anyways, yep. So no, for real though, social media I think has really ruined like people's like mindsets of like what relationships are supposed to be. I feel like people go into relationships thinking that like it's gonna always be easy. Even I'm a firm believer in that it should not be hard or difficult, but I do think that we're gonna have our times. However, like I feel like people go into a relationship or even situations or just meeting somebody and they like, he had to take me out on all these dates. He had to give me this money, or she need to be, after I take her out on 2 dates, she need to be cooking for me at her crib.
Some people come in with high expectations.
Yeah. Well, let's not talk about high expectations.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. But I get what you mean though. Like, and that goes for men and women. And I agree with that. They do feel like that after a certain amount of time you've been dating, talking, I do. No.
Right.
I'm going to lay it out all on the first date. I cook, but I don't cook all the time. I don't. You ain't about to come home, and I ain't finna be waiting on you because, baby, I just got home from work, too.
Okay. You said it on the first date, though? Like, on the first date,
if we're having, like, a really good conversation, and, it comes up, and he asks, like, so do you cook? Sometimes, I do. I'm talking about it ain't going to be every single day.
Right.
But, yeah, I do cook.
My friend said that it's certain questions you can't, where you're not supposed to, or they feel like it's too much to ask on the first date, or like certain things you shouldn't talk about. Like, you should ask a person like what their goals are, or if they want to be married and all of that. And like, I really be disagreeing. I
disagree.
I feel like, again, to your point, like letting the conversation flow naturally. So whatever we discuss and start to talk about, that's just it. Yeah. I don't have like no list. Like, okay, when we sit down, I want to know, do he got a mama? Do he got a daddy?
Right.
Has he been to therapy? No, like it needs to come like organically. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, on that first date, I'm definitely probably gonna ask you like, okay, so you're dating,
what's the end goal?
What's your end goal? Like long term, like what do you want to do?
Yeah.
And then if that person is giving me, oh, I'm not looking for nothing serious sometime soon, or
then you know what to do with that person.
You know exactly what to do. I could either decide that
I can continue.
We gonna knock the boots. And this can be a mutual agreement. Or if I know I'm dating with the intention to be serious and he not,
you gotta go. Bye.
You gotta go. Thanks for the
Stanford.
Stanford's crazy. No, but for real though. So yeah, I just think that
Clarence.
Hello, Chris.
No, but I get what you mean though.
Yeah, having those questions. It's okay to have questions, y'all.
It is. I feel like you have to ask that, especially like I'm gonna always ask a guy, do you have any kids? I'm gonna ask that all the time.
I might ask in a text before we even hit the date. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean,
it depends on how I met them.
It depends on how we met and stuff like that. Because I have asked, if I see them with kids, even if I see them on your page, I'm gonna still ask, you got kids? Because I want to see if you acknowledge it. Okay. Okay, what happened with you and the mom? How's that going?
You asked
that? I gotta know what I'm getting myself into. I ain't scared to, because this is the thing. With all the stuff that's going on these days, and these women, I see are getting too comfortable with leaving their boyfriend situationship with their kid.
Yeah.
And they're killing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, that's on both of y'all. And it's like, I'll be damned if I have a child and I'm leaving it with any, absolutely not. Like, it's just such a dangerous and scary world out here. I have to ask those necessary questions, and if he don't want to answer it, that's fine.
I'll ask, but I don't know if I could ask on the first.
It's like a conversation is flowing, but I will ask, like, well, what's up? I said, what happened with you and the mom? Like, You know, like I
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened with you and the mother of your child? Like,
Mhm.
did y'all just not work out? Like,
Right,
I'm nosy. I want to
Okay.
know your business because if this does go further along, I need to know who I'm dealing with on the
Yeah.
side of the door.
Oh, I asked. I just think like I don't know. I think okay. First and foremost, as we've all heard me say, I haven't dealt with a lot of men with kids until like recently. And the few times that I did, I feel like how did I ask? I think like we actually got like locked in
Then you
like enough
for you to feel comfortable.
for me to feel comfortable. And I don't even know if I even just like asked like what happened with y'all. I think you know what? You know how I get into that? I'm not gonna lie. I always say, when the last time you've been in a relationship? And then, like, depending on how old that kid is,
conversation
and then that conversation goes, and I'll say, like, well, how long were you in a relationship with your child's like mother or whatever else?
Yeah.
And then we kind of get into it, and they go,
yeah. Well, that's smart.
Yeah, but I'm not like I don't have, that's not like a strategy. I'm just thinking about like how I have done it in the past.
Yeah,
I don't think I subconsciously like be thinking in my head like, okay, ask this, get this answer.
Yeah.
I think it's just come up from that.
Yeah. So then, what do you consider a toxic relationship?
Okay, so 3 things that I'm really big on. I actually got it tattooed on me. Ooh. Honesty. Okay, I don't got these 3 things. I was gonna say my 3 things, and it's not. And I don't. Yeah. So my 3 things that I go by in a relationship communication, honesty, respect. So to me, a toxic relationship is a disrespectful relationship, manipulative, conniving, lying situation, not honest. And a relationship that involves like my deal breakers, which is cheating. So that's toxic to me. Like I couldn't imagine. I don't see how people stay in relationships where like they go home to a person that like is disrespectful to them, whether it's verbally, physically, spiritually, whatever. Putting them down, like talking to them crazy, being dishonest about everything that they're going through, and then also just being disloyal. Because, like I said, with cheating, cheating, that's toxic to me. Toxic is like us, being unhappy and like being in a household where it's like just it's crazy. It's a lot going on. Yeah. What about you?
For me, not feeling like it's a safe space. And what I mean by safe space is that I have to walk on eggshells around you. I can't like express my feelings without some type of wall being up. And that's on both sides, not just on it. It's like on both sides. And I don't like it when men and women refer to each other, oh, this my bitch. Yeah. This my nigga. That. Like, no, like I'm not that.
My man.
Like, yeah, this is my man, this is my woman.
Yeah.
Like
my lady.
That is my lady. Like that it's like I am neither of those things. I can be that bitch. For you on a good day, sir or ma'am. But it's like
girls?
No, I'm saying like if I get into it with a chick, I'm just like that's just in general. Like no, I don't like girls. All women are beautiful though, but I like men.
I thought you was about to say you never mind.
Friend by you tried it. She tried it.
No judgment, okay?
No, but and for me, to me, I just look at that's the telltale one sign. Like I just that's like that's part of respect level, and it depends in a healthy argument. Like even when I said it before, like about healthy relationship, like if you in my face throwing stuff at me, like whatever, you all up in my face, like yelling and pointing it, something in me, something like it just boils, or even somebody that just takes you purposely out of your comfort zone. Yeah. Because that's all of that is toxic to me. It's like it's like This ain't love and hip hop, baby. We ain't cutting no checks. I ain't Rashida. I ain't Kirk. I ain't none of them. I ain't the jock.
So a man that's intentionally trying to take you off your square and like make you mad. Like basically intentionally try to hurt you.
Yeah, like why would you intentionally want to hurt someone you claim you love and want to be with? It's like, no, that is the end all be all. Mm-hmm. Like that to me is like toxic. And then the off and on, getting back together, breaking up, posting all on social media. Like when people be posting, like I said, the whole thing would be like single on social media.
Oh yeah,
and then toxic. A couple days later, you back. It's like, to me, I laugh because hey, like that's your business. But to me, that's just toxic. Mm-hmm. It's like, who are you seeking the attention for? Approval. Who are you trying to get approval from, seeking attention from? Like, why? Why do people do that? Yeah. Not y'all, but maybe y'all. Why do y'all do that?
That's why I said in that last episode, like if I break up with somebody, we get back together. If I'm single, nobody's gonna know. Like I'm not seeking validation to be like, yeah, I'm single. Because I got some Facebook followers. It's funny though. I got Facebook followers that will be like, yeah, I'm 30. It was, kind of crazy that I'm gonna have to be a single mom on my own, but I gotta do this and I got this. And then like 5 days later, be like, me and Bae going out, and everybody's like, oh, welcome.
Heavy like, on Facebook with me. Like this one young lady I follow, she's so sweet on Facebook, but she posts her whole dating history on there, and I feel really bad for the girl. Like she was
not the fun part.
Huh?
Not the fun part.
No, like she will go through like the whole thing. Oh, I have this date with this guy, and we'll see how this, goes. Later on that night, or I see it a couple of days later, or like the next day. Well, he never showed up, and this and that and third. I'd be like, I could never post that.
Never
out. But it's like, you put me in your business. So I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the next dating experience.
Exactly.
I've done that though. Like on social media, like I tell my close friends, like I tell y'all, like
that's
going on a date.
Close friends.
Yeah. And I don't.
But to make a whole long status about it.
And I don't tell y'all everything. I just
no, you don't.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going out on a date, and we about to have fun. What should I wear? Or I might be like, oh, this date was nice. I'm having like a good dating life, y'all. Like,
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Yeah, my dating.
I think y'all just pop up and see me, like, so y'all may get armed.
My close friends is like for me to have a space to entertain my followers without feeling like people are in my business that I don't necessarily know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun for me because I feel like the people who put me in their close friends do the same thing.
Yeah.
So like I be in their business just as much as like they be in my business, but it's like still very surface level. Like there's boundaries.
I take it back. Like, I did do it one time.
Yeah, y'all don't. Well, she know, but they don't be knowing like who. They don't know like what the person look like. I'm not posting no faces. I'm not exposing no names. Not doing none of that.
Yeah,
it just be more like.
I've done that twice. I've lied. No, I've done it 3 times.
I'm supposed to call somebody Bookie. I already said it. I'm about to say, well, I say stuff like Bookie came down here from out of town playing this whole weekend today. So it was fun. I list off the dates and we talked about it.
Yeah,
and that's it. So
I think I've just done it to where I'm recording me getting picked up, or we off somewhere, we holding hands. I'm doing a boomerang, like. They're like, who is that? Stay tuned. Y'all may get a face. It's like y'all gonna for sure get the foot first. Y'all gonna get the arm next. Go get a little shoulder, back of the head. You ain't gonna get the full face until we're exclusive.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting nothing from me. Y'all gonna get the plate they eating. Cause you know how I like to give it up. Nothing. Y'all ain't getting nothing at all, actually.
And that's honestly, I feel like my relationship before has always stayed in close friends until like maybe a holiday or a birthday came around. Then it's public. Then, oh snap!
What's that? It's the birthday parties. It be your birthday parties, the backyard shindigs. I'm like, who's that? What person say, who's that? Who's that? All right, wait. So before we, I got a question. So, do you think relationships fail because of what society puts on them? Like the expectations that society has for relationships? You think they fail because people aren't thinking about what society thinks? That was like 4 questions in one, but she got what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I do feel like It is. Because I feel like now, so I'm 32, right?
Did you almost
Yes.
forget?
Yes, I always
Yeah.
forget my age. I'm 32, and I can go back to when I was in high school. You could say middle school for that matter.
Ooh.
And just going out on dates with guys, or because like back then we did like the group dates, like your friends, and we all get dropped off at the movies, and it's like the courting back then was so much different. Even though but it was a different time because guys actually took the time out to do certain things, but now it's
they
like,
had to.
Yeah, it's like you had to. It's like, you be linked up, oh no, I'll pay for this, or it was just, but now it's like not all, but some men and women, is like a competition.
It is
so much lately, and it's like, why? Who are you competing with?
Who are you trying to impress?
It's like this is supposed to be a me and you thing, not a me, you, Lou, woo, and whoever else is in. It's like, to me, I'm not impressed off of you taking me to Ruth Chris. Take me somewhere, and this is all a part of you getting to know somebody. Because to be honest, I don't even like Ruth Chris like that. It's only certain things I would eat from there.
Wait a minute now. I like a little Ruthie.
That's fine. But to me, like I said, it's like, it's all about when you get to know a person, get to know me.
Yeah.
Like, I like trying new places, going to other places. Impress me with something like that. Don't take me on the norm, because everybody done been there. Not everybody.
Right.
But if you ask and you want to go to, it's like, to me, they think that that's money. No, like actually plan some like dope stuff out. Like, let's do something different. So I feel like society puts so much stuff out there that you got to do all this extra whatever, and you competing, and are you competing within a friend group?
Yeah,
whatever it is,
the dating experiences or wherever you at.
Yeah, and it's really sad and unfortunate.
Is it? So, yeah. I definitely do think that society puts a lot of pressures on people in relationships, and like what the expectation is. I feel like social media plays a part in like everything nowadays, but relationships in general. And we got a podcast. We ain't sitting up here giving advice on what y'all should do or shouldn't do about y'all relationships, or how y'all should maneuver in them. But I feel like people listen to podcasts. They take relationship advice from people who are in different age ranges, come from different backgrounds, different demographics, and like got different set of like qualities and morals. Like, and sometimes it could be like they might have some more money than you. Like, not saying that you can't relate, but like, can you really relate? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has like a different status in life. So like, what she may do if she was Beyonce with a bunch of money may be different for Keisha, who don't got no money. Okay, so it's like, I just feel like society. Hey, low key, Keisha Cole, because hey, love Keisha Cole. But the way she been going crazy about Mr. Young Buck, I don't know if I really like that. I don't think Beyonce ever do that. No. If we compare. But hey, Beyonce human too, so I don't know. But yeah, I think society plays a factor in that. I feel like a lot of people, like you said, do want to compete. It's a competition. It's about who doing what. I'm the type of woman where I am about the thought. I don't care where we eat. I'm put that with a little bit of disclaimer back there. The disclaimer, it's right here. It's red. It has some filters in there. But I don't care what we eat. I don't care what we do. Disclaimers, right? Okay. I just want to know that you actually thought about the date and taking the time to plan something. Yeah. I am really big on, if he listens, that's a good man. Yeah. I've just been in regular conversations with men, and then they've come back and say, like, I heard you say to such and such that you like such and such. We should go. That matters to me. Like, I love stuff like that. Like, I don't care that you went and that the girl on social media got 16 dozen roses or whatever, and she was happy, but then she just went to this expensive date and showed all the pictures, and maybe she never gonna talk to him again. Like, I'm not like that. You can get the
Okay,
flowers,
and you
obviously.
probably ain't heard from him.
Okay.
And it's like he probably was on his phone texting the whole time. Y'all barely had a conversation.
Listen,
social media is a fraud. It's a fake.
Yeah, it's not a real place.
It's not a real place.
That's what the kids say. It's not a real place.
It's not. I don't know if the kids say that.
No, they don't say social media not a real place.
Kids,
the YNs.
No comment.
No. Listen, no, but for I think they do. Or TikTok. People on TikTok say that. But it's not. I think like the competition stuff is like crazy. I think for me, like, well, I know for me, like, I'm just like I'm a chill girl. Like, yes, I'll take the flowers now. You know, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like I just want you to do what you think is gonna make the date good. Like, I want the vibes. Like, yeah, it don't got to be the most expensive.
Yeah, baby, go to Kroger.
And get some
Kroger got some great flowers there. I get myself some from there all the time. Me and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're really, really pretty. So yeah,
it's a thought, and I feel like social media makes it feel like it's a money thing. Like the dates have to be super extravagant. The dates have to be super lavish. The dates have to, you know, wow, social media and like give people something to talk about. When it's like the date is about you and the person.
Yeah,
like go with the vibe.
Don't start nothing you can't finish either.
Don't.
That's another thing. It's like don't introduce a woman to something
you can't maintain,
or a man and you can't maintain and keep up. That's like, let's say a first date, you tell him, I'm gonna cook for you, da da da. I ain't never did it. But I'm just saying I have seen, you know,
some
women do that and then they get mad later on because he tripping. Well, baby, you opened up them can of worms.
That's true.
Why would you do that? Because now that's something he's gonna expect from you, and it's not. And that's what I said. But you have to put that expectation. Like this is like a one-time thing. You know, I just want to do something nice, whatever. Telling you right now,
I ain't about to sit up here and say I ain't
never do an activity.
Yeah.
But I'm talking as far as like a first date.
No, I know, but I'm saying I was going based upon what you said about telling the guy like you'll cook. I can't say that I ain't never cooked for a dude who ain't mine, but I'm
only cooking for me and mine.
I ain't never offered though. It's never been a conversation. Like I ain't never said at the date and like I can cook for you. No,
I ain't saying unless you asking.
Yeah,
what they say, don't ask, don't tell, don't tell, don't ask.
Okay. Well,
reverse. Don't tell, don't ask.
I might have been in a situation where
you told and they asked.
No, like the guy and I were just talking. We weren't in a relationship, and I was already cooking. He's like, what are you cooking? Okay, I tell him, and like, say if I'm meal prep, I'm a big meal prepper. So
I remember this.
Yeah, so like if I meal prep something, or if I have something, and then I know you didn't eat. That one time I did say like I could give you one of my because I know you didn't eat to take the work. That's it. But do I just be cooking for everybody? No. Do I like be on that? Oh yeah, I can cook. I can clean. No. Actually, the last person I dated got mad because he kept asking what I was cooking. I never offered nothing because I'm like, stop asking me. Like I'm not responsible for you eating. So that's how that worked.
I ain't telling.
You said you ain't telling. You ain't doing nothing. No, that's cool. That's fair.
I only because for me, you have to earn these hands in the kitchen to cook it for you, and I only want to really do that for my man, or I really, really gotta like you a lot.
I like them
for me to do that, and I have done it to people I have not been in an actual relationship with. That's because I really, really had to like it.
For no.
It's like, ain't no, and something wrong with you, new niggas. Y'all getting on my nerves.
What they be doing?
I hate this single life, bro. I hate it here. I hate it.
What they be doing, friend?
Too much and just annoying me. I just be like, just let me be. Like I don't even want to be.
Like, what you doing? I'm about to get in the shower. Without me,
I'll be like, oh, go to hell. Like, please, just leave me alone. Like, don't beg and ask my number and don't do nothing with it because I've been blocking left and right a lot. Like,
what you doing right now? About to eat? You cook me some?
No. Like, wait.
What's another one that they do? You about to get in the shower without me? I already said that one.
You in the bed, what you got on?
What you got on?
Clothes. A blanket. Let me see.
A robe. Let me see.
Right, like what?
Right now. You about to go out with your friends? What you got on?
Where y'all about to go? I might link up. Baby, if you ain't fronting the bill or sending no money, no, you ain't coming. That's the tip I'm on now. Because see, now you getting on my last nerve. You asking too many questions they ain't did. Not said now one time, hey, I would love to take you out this weekend. Or hey, what are you doing later today? Let's go woo.
Mm-hmm. No, my
Leave me
patience
alone.
is thin. My patience is thin.
I'm
sure.
so over it now.
Yeah. In the dating world, it's crazy out here. I got married friends, and I always tell them like, it's crazy out here. They always say like, I've been hearing that it's crazy.
Stay.
It's crazy.
If you can make it work, stay with me.
Stay with me.
I want you to.
'Cause you're
all I need.
They say
That's why I stopped, because I can remember the rest of the words.
But darling, stay with me.
Or, hello, it's me. But it's really tough out here. It's like, if you ready to be out here in the world.
If you're ready to be, y'all can't see. If you're ready to have your legs open, it works.
Had it wide open.
I did. But if you're not ready to give a little boom boom for the y'all, it's crazy out here.
I ain't giving out no boom boom for the boom.
That's why you don't got no. I'm saying you ain't got nobody like by choice. I'm saying like these dudes be on that. I was just saying like the typical average dude. The typical average dude.
I'm bored.
Be on that.
They do.
They be on that. Because society tells them that as long as they got a good paying job and some money and a car and they nice looking and they got the walls, they can do whatever they want to do. So they can ask you for it. Question. Okay, because now I'm thinking about it. What's the time frame in which you feel comfortable for a guy to initiate sex?
Honestly, I don't like when the guy initiates it. It turns me off.
You like to initiate the sex?
I want to be the one to.
Really?
I'm in control, baby.
You like that?
Because it's like, to me, if he does it too soon, I'm turned off.
Okay.
Because it's like, what you in a rush for? Go get somebody else that's gonna easily. Okay. You have to know and pick the vibe of it. Okay. And I have had some like guys, even boyfriends, whatever, like exes in the past, where sometimes they just did. I be like, hold on, dang, baby, right? I am a lady, like classy over here. Relax, like you like the dog with pink thing hanging out, just ready to go. Do it again. But it's like if a real gentleman, a real man would know, like, she gone, and I've had someone, we never got together, we talked off and on for a while, and it just was like, it happened naturally, and it was almost like we were both kind of like, do I say something? Do I say something? And it was just like so cute, even to like down to like the kiss. Like he asked, could he? Like, do you mind if I? And I just thought that was just so like, ooh, like it just lit a spark in me. And I said, it's like, to me that was like really nice. Like, I don't know why you make it feel like that.
Just listening.
No, friend, it's judging.
I love that for. I'm not judging you. I ain't even saying nothing. I love that for you.
It was really cute. I was like, that was
different. I've never heard this.
Me neither. So that's why it like threw me off guard. Especially that person he is. I'm like, never would have thought. So that, I said, you knew what you was doing. Like later we discussed, he knew what he was doing because he wanted to reel me in.
Yeah.
But he did it in such.
Make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, I was very comfortable, and it was just like, You know what? Sorry, Mom. I dropped them draws.
I I don't know. I would never. I can't say that. Y'all, I'm not the. Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
But it was like, but it was some months. I want to say it was like 4 months before.
Okay, so your time like 4 months. Okay.
Yeah, it was like
every situation is different.
Every situation is different, and it was just like I don't know what it was. Just I think when you get so caught up in the actually like getting to know somebody and the vibe is just vibing, that is the last thing, honestly, that we were both thinking of. Even when I asked, like, you didn't want to, he's of course as a man, I'm, that's what you want. He was like, but it's just, I just wanted it to happen when you was ready on your time.
So that's fair. That's fair that you feel like, I think 4 months is kind of okay. 4 months before a guy can initiate it where you don't feel like, ugh, like you move too fast, like irritation.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked that you said you like to initiate it.
Really?
I'm like, I'm not judging you. I was just looking because like maybe it's me, y'all. I always say maybe it's me. I think
it's the comfortability too, because and I think with that, he put me in a comfortable place where I wanted to
initiate it.
Yeah, okay. But it's like, but there has been times where they've initiated. It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah. But he put me in such a comfortable place where I was just like, dang, I want him.
Yeah,
like I can't even.
I don't think I've initiated sex, but I definitely know that my vibe and my chemistry has been right with the person before we got into it, and it's always been like one of those like. He tried it.
I don't know why I'm smiling.
It's always been one of those, like, when he go for it, I'll be ready.
Legs open up again.
I'll be ready. The minute he initiated, I'm like, about time.
Like, come on, I was
waiting.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. So, honestly, I'm not going to tell my business. I've had some times where it's been sooner than later.
Nothing wrong with that. When it's right, it's right.
Yeah. But I definitely feel like, when we get to that space, it's like, it's not the first night. Obviously, it ain't the first month. Like, I really gotta know a few things. I gotta hear you talk about the way you care about sexual relations. Like, I'm OCD, I'm clean, I don't play that whole dibbling and dabbling with multiple people. At the end of the day, yes, I'm not gonna know what exactly he's doing. He could lie.
Yeah.
Facts. Whatever. Facts. But when that conversation is had to see how serious or how he values like sex, or like I'll let them speak.
Yeah.
And when they talk about going to the doctor or how they feel about certain things or whatever, how clean they are.
Yeah.
And then I give my little 2-piece and I see that reaction. If it's the reaction I need, cool. Okay. Yeah. So if it's only been 2 months, we good.
Right.
But if it's not giving what I need to give, I kind of wait it out until I feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. Which it makes sense.
Yeah. So.
Oh, she's so shocked I'll initiate.
Yeah, I'm really shocked you. Well, I'm not even shocked that you initiate, because I feel like you spicy. I keep telling you that. You are definitely like a.
But sometimes I be lazy. I don't want to. I just be like, I'm waiting on you.
You are like a.
I'm in between.
Like you are a. I want what I want, and I'm gonna get what I want, and even if it means that as a woman, I put myself out there to not say that you ever like got rejected, but if the chances is that you're gonna take that risk to be rejected or to be accepted, you just do it. Me on the other hand, okay. And my friends know.
She be like, friend, I ain't about to do it.
I want to say something to him.
I be like, say it. I be like, do it. Like, you just never know. He may be on the other end too. Like, I don't want to.
They be like, shoot your shot. My friends be telling me that. 2 of my good friends be telling me to shoot my shot. I be like, that could be my husband. They like, so you gonna miss out on your husband because you don't want to say nothing first. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. Like,
and she will do that.
And I will, and I won't say
nothing. She's like, well, all right, another one bites the dust, I guess.
That's it. Next.
It's like, yeah, I don't feel like, I don't know. It took me a while to even get the courage to do that. So now I will say it's been times where I've been in a room with a guy and I'm with my friends. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like you want to, but I'd be like, I ain't about to say nothing. But then I'll be like, man, what do I say? Like, and they know him. I'll be like, put the word in. That's how I do it, though.
You put your play in?
Yeah. And then they come back to me, oh, he feeling. Listen, once I get he was on that too. He was about to dip out and leave, but he stayed because of you.
We on like done come.
it's up from there. I already got it in my head. I did that before. Like, I was so smart and I pulled my phone up because he came and sat next to me. I said,
What you do?
I pulled up FanDuel.
You know, they say that's a good way to get a man.
Now, I really do
Sports.
be betting, so and I
Yeah.
do know stuff about sports betting, so don't do that,
Mhm.
men. But yeah, and then he looked, he was like, "You win." I said, "Heck yeah, I hit my parlay." I said, "I did a 5-leg." He was like, "Oh, you beat." And then the conversation just kind of went from there. That was my man at the end of the night.
I'm awkward. I'm not awkward for real, but like,
no, you're not. Once it gets going, you like. But it was just like I just had to get that one thing in because I knew it would spark it.
Yeah.
Because he told me like days later after we exchanged number, he was, I ain't gonna lie, he was like, I didn't know like how to approach you. He was like, I heard you was single, you ain't have a dude. I did ask that. He was like, but he was like, I don't know. He was like, you was having a good time. I want to disrupt your peace. I said, well, baby, that's why I did what I did, so you can disrupt my peace.
She wanted her peace disrupted. Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't have that much of a I'm not quick on my feet like that with the men. And maybe because I feel like I have a great way of reading people, but I also have like the overthinker syndrome in the back of my head.
Yeah.
So I can be totally right and read the room correct. And then there's gonna be that one little thought in my head, like, you know what? Maybe I'm reading this wrong. And so then I'm just like, well,
like,
and I psych myself out. Yeah. But and I gotta stop doing that because it's like, why am I doing that? But I'm not gonna lie, like I've never really been super wrong about somebody I've seen.
That's true. I will give you that.
Yeah, I've never been like, my intuition be kind of spot on for real. I be correct. So I think it's just like being stuck in that way where since I know that I've been spot on, I just go, ooh,
yeah,
I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
So that's really my little 1-2 about, you know, the making my moves on the guys. I might just start liking girls the way that my dating experience was.
And she thought I was talking about.
She the one. What would you do if I like girls?
Nothing. Go for it, friend. My ex Boone Coon, that's my rock since middle school. And when she finally, I was all here for it. Love is love. I ain't finna stop nobody. But what you gotta do, as long as she don't be trying to do too much and I don't bring no ghetto one over this way.
Why?
I don't do ghetto females. They just become too much.
They say ghetto. Okay, so you know how you hear like on social media about the guys who always cheat on their girls with the ghetto girls? They say ghetto is more fun.
But they're toxic.
Not all ghetto girls.
Okay. To each his own. I ain't got time to be getting with Miranda and them.
Who? What's her name?
Miranda.
Not the wife. Please. You know, I agree.
I know a black girl named Miranda. Hey, girl.
Hey, if you're watching this,
she not.
Anywho, let's drift off. Let's talk about some relationship stuff. So, in your relationship, do you go looking for problems? Like, are you like a person that picks your battles, or are you going to go look for some problems?
I pick my battles. Like, I feel like when I'll say this, I'm going to be honest. I would say in my early 20s, I would start stuff just to see how far I can take it.
Oh,
see how far he could, know, whatever. As I got older,
not so much.
I don't do that like at all. Like if it happened, it happened. When an argument comes up, it comes up, and we gonna see what how that argument goes. The only thing you can do is learn from it. It's like you can't plan out like how something is going to happen.
Well, I can't.
Because you don't know how that person will react to it. But no, I feel like to me, I just pick my battles. Sometimes if I know you dead wrong and you still know that, I just be like, you know what? I apologize all the time. I feel like, and you've seen it, just to keep peace and just to shut him the heck up, I would be like, you know what? You're right. My bad. I apologize. I made you feel this way. That was not my intentions. Blah, blah, blah. Because now it's like, my head hurt. You're annoying me. I want you to shut up because you've been talking about this same thing going on for 30 minutes to an hour, I don't care no more.
That's what niggas
I've
do.
been checked out the conversation like within the first 10 minutes.
That's what niggas do. Apologize so we can shut up.
My homeboy said I'm like a nigga, so
That's what niggas do.
they really, and I be literally, they tell me, like my two friends, shout out to Wilbert and Corbett, that's not their real names, but they literally said, like, they told an ex of mine, like, Baby D is like a nigga.
And what happened? What did he do? Did he believe that?
No. But they said, they was like, don't push her to a point, or don't take her to like, cause she is like I said, guys, like, I'm not like that. And I really am, I guess.
I don't think you're a nigga.
No, I guess I wouldn't even say nigga tendencies, but
every woman has a little niggerish in them.
Yeah, but it's just more so I just don't tolerate certain stuff. And it's like, if we can't have a healthy like dialogue, like I was saying earlier, I automatically shut down. Mm-hmm. Like I'm checked out of the. I'll even go as much so and say, you know what? I think we should table this right now because we're both talking in circles. It's not getting anywhere. Voices are raised, and if you still keep going, I'm gonna just sit there and be like,
okay.
I'm like, okay. See, and then you just so nonchalant. I'll be like, but when I just tried to table it 20 minutes ago, here we are 20 minutes later, and we're still talking about it. The same thing over and over and over. And I just be like, then they want to come up with it like it was their idea.
Yeah.
And I just be laughing. I be like, oh, now you can. When I tried to do it. Yeah, so then that's when I just start like, but I pick and choose my battles. I don't like to ever, because to me, when you purposely try and make someone mad, like that's childish and very immature, first of all. And then that's my opinion. And it's toxic. It's like, why do you want to take somebody to a place or see how far you can go with them?
Mm-hmm. That's just me. It's that statement that you made about like making sure that a person makes you feel safe. So it's toxic for you to be in the opposite of that. Like just a person picking up stuff to do things to you to see how you're gonna react or whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me, do I pick my back? I haven't been in a relationship in so long.
It has been a while.
It's been so long.
Wow.
It's been a while.
She's had a situationship.
Hey, now. Ain't
nothing wrong with that. I've had it before too. This is a singing segment.
Okay, so no, like I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, and one thing that I took from that relationship is that maybe I didn't pick and choose my battles, but
accountability.
The accountability was
we love that.
It was there. When we first broke up,
not during
a relationship.
Right,
no.
okay,
yeah, not during. No, absolutely not. No, no, I'm perfect. So no, I'm just kidding. And no, so during the relationship, that wasn't there. That acknowledgement of me not being able to pick my battles was not there. Mm-hmm. It happened when we got out of the relationship that I discovered that I didn't necessarily pick and choose my battles
and go about certain stuff the right way.
Yes, absolutely. However, he didn't either, and I do feel like within that relationship, it was more of like if I didn't do what the person thought like was the right thing to do, mm-hmm. then it was like the wrong thing to do, and that turned into an argument. And it's like rather than just kind of like talking that out, I would always be like, well, I gotta listen to you, or like, you know, like I still stand on what I said, but it's like I didn't need to say all of that. So yeah, I will say like in the past that I probably didn't pick and choose my battles correctly. But now, yes, absolutely, because I believe in like healthy dialogue, like, you know, being able to put everything on the table. And then sometimes I do believe that some things just don't have to be said.
It don't.
Like I'm okay to leave stuff alone now. Now I might take it, like me being single, I feel like I've taken it to a different level in my situations. Like if I talk to a guy and I just don't feel like addressing it, I don't say nothing at all. That's probably not the best. But yeah, I think it would just be single for so long. It's like
I ain't gotta deal with it. So like, what's the point of me even
saying anything?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So My last little
tidbit.
yes. So when people say I'm not ready for a relationship, do you think that it's like a cop out, or do you think that, you know, first of all, have you ever told somebody that I'm not ready for a relationship and you truly were not ready, or were you scared? Because some people do use that line as a cop out. They use it because they're probably already in a situation or got some situations going on. So just like, what do you think about just that term, I'm not ready for a relationship?
What do I think about the term I'm not ready for a relationship? Okay, so you asked me a two-part question. What do I think about the term or phrase
Yeah.
I'm not ready for a relationship? And then the second part is have I ever used it and been for real about it?
Yeah.
When men say that I'm not ready for a relationship, I don't think anything of it. Like I don't think it's a negative thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just look at their actions thereon after the statement.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're getting to know each other and we get to the point where we're talking about what we desire, what we want, and you say, I'm not ready for a relationship, I'm not ready for, you know, to be in anything anytime soon. Mm-hmm. But then you start to maneuver and try to do things like we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's when you get the boot because I'm not going to do that with you. That you are trying to, set up the standard for toxic behavior and toxic things, or basically have your cake and eat it too. And I feel like situationships in general are just toxic. You shouldn't be at our big age.
Yeah,
we should not be in those situationships. Yeah. Let's just keep it a bean. But as far as like, have I ever said it, admit it? I have told someone once in my life after getting out of a relationship that I was not ready for a relationship. I did not want to be in a relationship, and I meant that.
Yeah.
And to this day, everybody knows this story. I believe that interaction with that guy was like my karma. I feel like even if you don't do nothing to nobody, I feel like every person gets their karma, right? Yeah. And I feel like I was his karma. Why did I just say that?
You was his karma.
I was his karma. Okay, so I was his karma because I believe that everybody gets their karma. But when we got together or started talking, I told him I wasn't ready for a relationship. I didn't want to be with anybody. I admit that. I told him why. I told him that I had just got out of a relationship and I didn't want to be with anyone. He said, okay. He said that was cool. And like eventually I was still, doing me. Like I'm a big traveler. I was traveling, seeing my friends, doing stuff. And like one day he was like, oh, you trying to move to New York? I'm thinking about actually moving out there too. And I was like, oh, okay, not thinking anything of it. And then like he brought up the conversation because his job was doing like layoffs and he could go to another state. And he was like, we should do it together. And I'm like, whoa.
I'm like, what?
What are you doing? But I'm woman enough to say that maybe we were doing relationship like things. Now I wasn't cooking for him or washing his clothes or paying for nothing or doing nothing crazy. But I would always be at his house. I would stay at his house. Like every time I would come into his house, he would always have a little drawer set up for me with all my favorite little knickknacks. He would do stuff like listen to the things that I would like and have them there for me. So maybe he felt like we were moving at that pace. Yeah. And that's fair, So I'm not gonna say I misled him. I just think that in the back of my head, regardless of what we were doing, I still was thinking, I told you I'm not ready for a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship. So you should be thinking about what I said. However, it was kind of like, nah, like I'm just going based upon your actions. And that's fair. I don't fall in for that, but that was my experience.
Yeah.
What about your experience with that?
I have said it and I didn't mean it, and I've said it when I meant it.
Okay. When you didn't mean it, how'd that go? Did you just say it just because you thought it was the right thing to say based upon his actions or something? Or
yeah, it was just like, like some guys. I'm a pretty good, I feel, read on people, and I'm glad I did because he literally ended up getting back with his ex.
Okay.
So it was just like, and then they broke up, and I will never forget this. I was at my uncle's funeral. This was like a long time ago. And he texts me. Back in the day, they used to have the apps that you could block people from. And it was like Mr. Number. So I had blocked him from that because it was so weird. Like everything was going cool. And then he ends up telling like, oh, I'm getting back with my ex, da, 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 da. And this is why I told him like I'm not ready for a relationship.
Yeah.
But we were doing relationship things like I would go to his house all the time. He ended up giving me a key. You got me around your family. Like it was, but I kept saying like, you know, like then I'd be questioning myself like, what is this? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, I was just, but I was, you know, younger then, but it was just still like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And so when he texted me that he was gonna meet his ex at my uncle's funeral at the time. Crazy.
You know, you was at the funeral?
Yes. I said, what? When I tell you instant block mode.
Nah, for real.
I said, yeah, no. So I put it on block, missed the number. And I want to say 3.5 months went by and I woke up to get ready. I think it was to go to work or something, wherever I was going. And the notification app had like 4 notifications. When I say he literally wrote like long paragraphs and passages, you see my shirt, it says God is good. My baby, he was quoting so many scriptures. Ooh. I said, oh, God ain't got nothing to do with what you did, sir. Like, what? And he was just, oh, I just need you and I love you. I'm so sorry. And now, you basically tried to have me on a back burner just in case. And so you thought it was sweet over there, but baby girl made it extra sour and nasty. And now you want to come crawling back over here.
Extra sour and nasty is crazy.
It is.
Sweet and sour, like, never mind.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet and sour shrimp is good too.
Yeah.
It's a little hungry. No, but I was just like to me, like that was mind blowing.
Yeah.
Then, so that was, you know, the one, but then it was actually when, you know, I had got out of a relationship and I just really was like, no,
I don't want to be in a relationship.
I don't want to be in a relationship right now. And I meant it. It's like, I just got out of something. I'm not like, I don't even want to date. I don't even want to talk. Like, I just want to just give me my space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't wanna...
And if I come to, let me come to you pretty much.
See, there you go with this. You so I can come to you. I know.
Because it's like with me, I don't know. It's like, I don't really care because I'm letting you know not either you gonna stay around and wait or maybe he's still gonna be consistent and hit me up. I like that too, but I'm not saying it for you to let me do the complete opposite. It's like we're like, no, like mentally, like I'm just drained. I don't even want to see or deal with none of y'all right now. I just kind of want to decompress. I just want to be to myself, be in my own thoughts. And, you know, out of every situation, you learn more and more about yourself. And that's really what it was for me. So it was just, I don't want to be in the space of that.
Yeah.
And it's like when it happened, like it will happen. And you know, he still kind of, you know, will reach out, hey, just checking in and blah blah blah. And just like, yeah, it's like, but I'm just still me when I say I'm not ready for a relationship.
Okay.
Now if you want to take me on a date, I can eat.
Listen, always time for some food. So you okay.
So yeah.
That's interesting. So you said it and meant it and said it and didn't mean it. And in both times the outcome was pretty good for you.
Still friends to this day.
Oh, me on the other hand, he don't ever want to talk to me. That resulted.
Oh no, the one that I meant it, and you know he did all that extra other stuff. Yeah, no, we don't talk. He actually tried to come back years later.
You're like, no.
I said, yeah.
No,
for the one quick second, and then I was like, all right, bye.
No, when I hit him with drift, when we had a conversation that got real serious, and I basically was like, he was like, I feel like you my karma. I feel like, let me start it over. He came back and said, I feel like you were my karma for like the way I treated my ex. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was younger, so at first it didn't really hold no weight. But then when I got a little older, I'm like, hold on.
Like, dang.
Like I was your karma. This. Like, I didn't do nothing. I went into this and told you I didn't want a relationship. I didn't want anything. And
he was the one that should have not been ready to get in a relationship.
Yeah.
But I think, because what people do, they repeat a cycle and still try and be with somebody to think that's going to cover whatever it is that you dealt with. And nobody can replace whatever pain, whatever it is that you had going on. Nobody can replace that.
Yeah. And I just
Nobody. They're trying to fill a void.
Yeah, I was about to
that
say
loneliness.
And I feel like it could have just been a conversation where maybe he could have addressed the things that I did to make him feel like we were moving towards a relationship, and then I could have, assessed that and evaluated that, and not did him no more.
Yeah.
And we could have, kept talking, or I guess we just stopped talking as a whole. It wasn't working out, but yeah. Once he told me that, I was like, but any other time when dudes tell me that, I just leave.
Yeah.
And it could be a defense mechanism because I'm like, yeah, like if a dude tell me that and I'm really like wanting something different than what he wants, I'm not going to stay.
Yeah, what's the point?
If you tell me like I don't want to be in a relationship no time soon, or just that's not what I'm looking for, and I know that I'm looking for the opposite, I'm not going to waste your time. Because then the minute I start putting my feelings into things, even if
effort, whatever it is,
even if I
that's a lot.
Yeah, I was say even if I do it unconsciously, like then you irritated because the first thing you're gonna be saying is, "Well, I told you, So I just don't.
Bye, Michael. Gotta go.
Who is Michael?
Just felt like it fit.
Roger.
Go home, Roger.
Get on up out of here.
Yes.
Before we get on up out of here, I got my last spicy question.
Okay, friend. I got one too. So
I asked you about it being bald down there, and you told us it's a real bald. So I want to know.
I said bald or trim.
Or trim. I want to know if you're not doing it in the bedroom, where's your next go to? And I got some options for you: bathroom, kitchen, or the living room.
Bathroom.
The bathroom. Ooh, you get hot and spicy in the shower.
Shower.
Counter. Where the next place I'm going? I gotta agree with the bathroom. If I can't go to the bed, I'm going to the bathroom. I was gonna say kitchen though. Like kitchen is like, oh, you looking at me? You like by the sink, leaned over on the counter. Bathroom is just well, but I feel like bathroom on top of the counter is like, and shower. Okay, bathroom. Bathroom wins.
Not you kick the leg out there.
Bathroom wins.
This one it's a little bit softer.
Okay,
a little softer question. Okay. It's not out there. It's really cute. It's really
cutesy, very demure.
No, not that. Oh. It's just cute.
Well, it's just cute, guys. You heard her. You heard it here first.
No, but of the following, what are you most turned on by? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Their chest, their eyes, or arms.
Hey, okay, chest, eyes. It definitely is the eyes. No, I'm just playing.
It's the eyes for me.
Okay, wait. I don't know. That's so hard. I don't know. Chest. It's chest because I don't like taco meat. So if I see a guy with taco meat, or if the belly is like on me, I might get turned off.
Oh my god!
I might get turned off.
You heard it here first, guys.
I'm gonna get turned off. So I think it's the chest. I had a flashback, but I had started thinking about the arms because, like me, like when it's going down.
Oh, wait a minute!
Stuff be come closer. When stuff be happening,
I'm
like
nervous.
When stuff happens, come on, stop. When stuff happens,
come closer,
and they be getting real, spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real, like with this missionary. I love to like rub on those arms, like I do all of this too, like, and when he have muscles, like I do all of that. Like I love me some arms, but I don't know because I feel like when you say like it got to be that one, and I feel like if it's a matter of like make or break, if the chest is bad, I'd be like, ooh.
For me, it's the eyes, and for me, it's the eyes because I guess one because every guy I've ever dated or known, they always say that they love my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They say your eyes are very distinctive. It don't like men and women. You do not have to have pretty color eyes for your eyes to be, nice. And so I guess they say I have an exotic look. I guess when it comes to my eyes, and I feel like a story can be told when I'm looking at a man in his eyes. Like we could be out to dinner or just whatever, and we just lock eyes and you just give each other that look like you just already know. And it's like, it's like,
I love them all.
Like I love them all, but it's just something about the eyes when you just make that
that's true
strong eye. That's when you know that chemistry is locked in and there. Like it's I'm talking about quit looking at me.
Right.
It's like
nah, for real.
Like nah, I'm looking. I'm looking, babe.
Nah, for real. I've had like eye conversation. Like where we literally not said anything, but we look
and
at
you
each
just
other
look and you just smiling, and it don't even
Mm-hmm.
have to be sexual. It could just be like, it is. But it's just like it's like when you really do. That's when you know you got a really strong connection with somebody just off of the eyes. I don't mind taco meat here and there. I grew up.
You trying to say I'm not grown? There's been a lot of shade.
No, it's not. No, it hasn't. No, I feel like I did not used to like that, but you know what? Maybe it has to be a particular person. Because I have talked to someone with taco meat before. And at first I was like, ooh, but he was just such a sweet person.
What? Well, that's like, I don't want taco meat to be the
No, but I know, no, I get what you mean.
I was just giving an example, but for the most part.
No, but I get it. It's just, but no, about when it's a nice.
But I like the arms. No, I gotta change my answer, y'all.
No, she can't.
Okay, well, y'all heard.
I mean, she like both. She like arms and chest.
Yes,
she like them both.
So I can eye somebody real good. These big beady eyes, baby. I smile with my eyes, even in my pictures and stuff too. So my eyes tell a lot. You know, with the guy, I had a flashback. Woo, I seen some eyes. Okay.
So as we wrap this up, this is the second flashback she had.
It gets real.
No, but
sorry.
Did they do that? Oh, I did. You did.
So y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know below in the comments if you think that social media plays a big role on relationships.
Yes.
Let us know. We want to know from you. We want to know from all of y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe if y'all already haven't. Make sure y'all follow us on all platforms at Two Friends. That's TWO Friends, TGI. It's your girl KC. That's Kenya C _ on Instagram and on TikTok. KENYAC _.
And I'm So Danny on all social media platforms. That's I'm So.DANIII. And make sure you guys tune in every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Until next time.
Bye.